We're at Edun backstage and we're doing this gorgeous velvet burgundy lip with a very soft edge. It's kind of a bit punky and then really fresh, modern skin. So it's just that key focus on the lip. And actually it's not on all girls, we're just doing a handful of them with that lip. We wanted to make them tougher, a little bit punky, but still very fresh and easy. So it's almost like they've done it themselves, which is why I didn't want to do like a very sharp graphic lip that's too perfect. So these girls are really cool and yeah, they've got attitude. So it's nice to give them a bit of a punchy edge.
Today we are celebrating diversity with doing different styles for different girls. The majority our girls are going to be kind of going into like different types of low ponytail, so the texture is somewhat similar, but she should feel really cool and it should feel believable and have an ease to it.
I'll begin with the inspiration that's probably most noticeable, which is the floor, the velvet devore. We worked with this artist, his name is Wuseni Kosarov, and he's an Ethiopian artist, born and raised in Addis Ababa. And he's known for taking ancient texts, it's called Amharic text, and symbols, and repurposing it into modern art. So we were really inspired by the idea of the unexpected, of the idea of the hand and how each letter is hand-drawn. It kind of feels a little bit more playful, and so we incorporated his canvas into a velvet devore, and then we have these dresses that kind of fall off the body. Then another influence, an amazing woman, she's a photographer, and her name is Sharon Beals, and she photographs wild birds' nests. The beauty of these nests is that it's all found materials that's been repurposed into their nests. So you have actually you have buttons, you have bottle caps, you have twigs and twine, and it's all this like kind of plethora of color. And so a lot of like the button print was kind of inspired by that, essentially. And then we have this confetti print this season in the velvet looks. There's like pop, these sparks of color. So those were just two things that we were kind of looking at. And then the silhouette was really kind of a play off the hourglass shape, but done with jackets as opposed to dresses. So we really cinched in the waist on our leather jackets, on the corduroy look. Also, we have like these high-waisted pants. They feel like men's trousers, but then they have a really nipped-in waist. So we wanted to just kind of play with proportion and scale and have fun.
Oh yeah, I thought it was very good. I think no one really knew exactly what the DNA of that brand was. It stood for providing employment in the third world and in these countries, and using their arts and their skills. And she's really finally made it happen in a way aesthetically where it's very coherent. I thought the use of kind of Egyptian typography I thought was very clever. I thought the actual forms were nice, and I thought the use of color was very impressive. It's nice to see her taking the brand where I think it should go.
It's a woman who's kind of probably a little bit more eccentric and a little bit more playful than I am. I am a bit more subdued, but she definitely is a traveler. She's definitely someone who picks up things, might embroider them on herself, kind of take apart her clothes, reassemble them. She just has a little bit more spontaneity. She's not a woman who tries to be sexy, but she's a woman who's super confident and just wants to feel individual. I think she's gotten a bit younger. You know, we started off having still a youth and an energy, but there was a lot of focus on tailoring. And I think since we've had a little bit more fun with knitwear in a bit more unexpected way, more color, more kind of playful prints and things.
It was really pretty, and it felt, it's wearable. Just the way that she uses fabric and color and texture, and there are a lot of different things going on, but still it has a kind of simplicity to it.
I love the fringe dress, that's my favorite. Yeah, it's a South African tweed actually. It's a mohair tweed. We sourced from a place called Hinterveld in South Africa. I just love the movement. So yeah, one day you'll see me dancing in that at 1 a.m. in the morning. But give me a few years, so I just had a baby. So far, this has been one of my favorites for sure for the brand. It celebrates artisan, it celebrates craft. We work with all these artisans in Morocco. It was just like a full collaboration of artists. So no, it was awesome.